Do we really know what marriage is and how to successfully navigate the twists and turns of a mutual vow to live and to love throughout life? Well, let's learn on how to be truly one through God's decree.
Marriage started in the Bible at the very beginning, when God created Adam and Eve and established their union in the Garden of Eden. This foundational event is described in the book of Genesis, and Jesus later affirmed this origin of marriage, stating that, "At the beginning the Creator made them male and female, and said, 'For this reason a man will leave his father and mother and be united to his wife, and the two will become one flesh.'" God's creation. In Genesis 2, God declared it was not good for the man to be alone and created Eve to be a helper suitable for him. The first union, Jesus' affirmation. Jesus referenced this origin account in Matthew 19:4-6, confirming that marriage was established by God at creation and that it is not a man-made institution. God created marriage to combat human aloneness, providing companionship, and to multiply a godly legacy through children. Additionally, marriage serves as a reflection of God's own image, the unity of Christ with the church, and a sanctified space for spiritual intimacy and growth. It is presented as a sacred, lifelong covenant between a man and a woman. Marriage is a sacred, permanent, and exclusive covenant between two individuals that goes beyond a legal agreement to form a deep, spiritual connection.
So how does all this translate to today? Well, the creators of this video, Sunny and Donna, have been married for 23 years now and would like to share their personal testimony on marriage.
Isn't just about talking, it's about listening, even when I don't like what I hear. Sometimes I've wanted to shut down or walk away, but working on a marriage means staying in the room when it's uncomfortable. It means putting ego aside and focusing on understanding until winning. There's also the unspoken weight that women often carry, the emotional load. We tend to be the ones who sense when things are off, who try to fix what's broken before it shatters. But I've learned that I can't do all the work. It's not my job to carry the marriage by myself. It's supposed to be a partnership. Respect matters more than anything. When I feel seen and valued, I can give my best self. But when I feel dismissed, it chips away at the bond. Working a marriage means both of us keep choosing to respect each other's needs, even when we're frustrated or disappointed. Forgiveness plays its part too. There have been moments when I had to forgive not because he deserved it, but because holding on to the anger was poisoning me. Still, forgiveness doesn't mean forgetting. I've had to draw lines and protect my peace when necessary. Marriage isn't easy. It's messy, humbling, and sometimes exhausting. But it can also be beautiful if both people stay committed to growing together. I've learned that it's not about being perfect, it's about being present. That's what working a marriage really means to me.
Marriage isn't easy, and anyone who says it is probably hasn't been in one long enough. For me, working on my marriage has been less about romance and more about discipline, showing up every day, even when I don't feel like it. There are days I don't get it right. I've let pride talk louder than patience, and sometimes I've shut down when I should have opened up. But over time, I've learned that being a husband isn't about winning arguments or being in control. It's about taking responsibility. My wife doesn't need me to fix every problem. She needs me to be solid, dependable, and willing to grow. Respect is another thing that hit me hard. It's not just saying, "I love you." It's how I talk to her when I'm angry, how I listen when she's frustrated, and how I make her feel seen and valued. When I started treating her like my partner instead of my opponent, everything changed. Then there's resilience, the part nobody talks about enough. Every marriage gets tested. There were moments I wanted to walk away, moments when silence felt easier than talking. But I realized love isn't proven when things are good. It's proven when they're not. Sticking through the rough seasons taught me what real commitment looks like. Working on my marriage isn't about being perfect, it's about being present. I've learned that it takes humility to admit when you're wrong, strength to stay when it's hard, and faith to keep believing that what you're building together is worth it.
Well, there it is. Marriage is as important to personal, emotional, and spiritual growth as any life lesson. The Lord knew that this world would not be easy to live in. So, having someone to shoulder the load is how God shows us the many ways He loves us. Thank you so much for listening. Please remember to pray for everyone, every day.